My hair is way too spunky for my personality. Hey guys, it's Julia, and today we're going to be talking about the new iPhone 6. It's real and not bent. So in this video, I'm going to be going over some things on iOS 8, the iPhone 6 compared to the iPhone 5 because that's what I had before this, which will feature pros and cons, and how to obtain a new iPhone on opening day. So let's get started. Over here, I'm gonna have a video section of the thing. Mental note for me, not for you. All right, that's one look at me, not you. So the first feature we're gonna go over is a double tap feature. And when I say tap, that means not press the button. So you're gonna double tap your home button. You're gonna notice that your last two rows on the bottom disappear because everything gets pushed down. That feature I think is by far the coolest because when I got my iPhone 5, I could barely reach the top corner. I keep like the mail in that corner. So I could never reach my mail, so therefore I never checked my email. Now, with the double tap feature, I check my email even less often. It's just easier to access because Apple does realize that we all have pretty tiny hands. The next thing is a zoom option. Pre-getting the iPhone 6, I was curious about how the apps were going to lay out. I didn't really realize that there were going to be 6 rows, but I knew that they expanded the width of the phone, so I was like, maybe they're going to make like a 5th column, but they didn't. Instead, they created a zoom option, which you can change if you go into settings, then display and brightness, then display zoom. It will say view, and then you could click either standard or zoomed. Personally, I have standard. I think zoomed is probably for the older users. Moving on, the next thing is the lock button on the side. I personally like it and I think it's in a great position. I know that there's other phones where the lock button's on the side, but it's a little lower. I like where it is. It's a perfect place. Good decision, Apple. Now, there's a few cons that I want to tell you about. One of them is how slippy the phone kind of is. I definitely am gonna get a case for this. I've just been waiting for some websites to get the iPhone 6 like model cases. Another one is about both cameras. It's kind of hard to see. Oh, you can see kind of here. The iPhone camera kind of sticks out a little bit. When I set it down, I'm pretty scared every time that something's gonna happen to it because I think the iPhone camera is really good. I think this one is definitely better than the old one, but then again, what am I to say? My old iPhone camera had dust all up in it, both of them. So anything's better than what I used to have. Another con is about the front cam. It's off-centered this time. It's back like how the iPhone, I think it was the iPhone 4 that had it off-centered too. The iPhone 5 was above the speaker. This time it's next to the speaker. I don't know if you cannot see that at all, but like if this is the speaker, here's that's the camera. So all your selfies are gonna be on center now. All right. Now I don't even really need to explain any iOS 8 things to you because there is an app for that. iPhone has now created a app called Tips that you can't delete, so it's just another thing to take up memory on your iPhone that you did not get consent for. So now I'm gonna tell you about how you can purchase a phone on the first day. So most stores open up at 8 o'clock in the morning. This phone came out on Friday and I purchased it on Friday. I personally couldn't go because I had class, so I had my mom go for me. She got to our mall for the Verizon store at about like 7:40 a.m. So that's 20 minutes before it opens, and she was number 27 in line. You don't have to midnight camp for the iPhone. Probably safe with just going roughly an hour before. I would love to hold a iPhone 3GS and just see how much heavier and thicker it is compared to this thing. All right, thank you for watching, and like this and subscribe. You know the deal. All right, thanks. Bye. Touch.